A Colorado Springs nonprofit is seeing a recent surge in clients thanks to a new program.
It's called First Visitor, and it works to connect Colorado parents with basic child care needs. KRDO News Channel 13's Andrea Herrera shares how inflation is forcing more parents to join this program. Andrea.
Leaders from the First Visitors say they've helped more than 300 families during the 2020 pandemic. Now that number is closer to 700 as families are in need and the prices continue to surge.
We're not just like counting the number as like a child, it's a whole family. So that's, some families have one kid, some families have 2 or 3, sometimes 4 kids. So it's a big number.
Sylvia Lara is a family support and care coordinator with First Visitor. She says the organization meets new families almost every day.
And a lot of our families are still affected by COVID-19. They're still a one-parent household income, or they both lost their jobs and they haven't been able to go back to work, especially with childcare. They can't afford that.
First Visitor provides resources for new and returning parents by giving out bags full of baby formula, diapers, and clothes. After the first visit, families can expect a follow-up call from a care provider every 2 to 3 weeks.
And so our job is, just to help families, making sure they have the resource, the basic needs to survive, or to provide a safe space area for their child.
Before, the nonprofit would focus their efforts in helping families within the Colorado Springs area. Now, Lara says they've expanded to help serve parents in parts of Pueblo and Payton, Colorado.
One of the good things that happened with COVID is we can do video conferences now, so we can still meet those families in the Eastern Plains as well.
The nonprofit currently receives daily donations from local clinics, but is now looking for more help from our community as the need continues to rise. Reporting in studio, Andrea Herrera, KRDO News Channel 13.
Andrea, thanks. In Denver, 2 firefighters are now suspended after they declared a living woman dead during a welfare check when they didn't even examine her. It happened in late June when firefighters were called to help Denver police with the welfare check. But when they got there, they didn't go inside, instead claiming an officer on scene did see the woman and they shouldn't go inside because she was, quote, obviously dead. The firefighters then asked an emergency room doctor to declare the woman dead based on their second-hand description of her, which they did. When fire crews left, an officer noticed the woman moving. He called EMS again and she was taken to the hospital. Now the investigation is revealing that it's likely the lieutenant on scene, Patrick Lopez, may have lied about officers telling them not to go inside. He was since demoted from lieutenant to firefighter and faces a 14-shift suspension without pay. We'll be right back.
Celebrate your success at Old West Home Brew Supply. Create great craft beers and wines for half the price. You'll enjoy what you make. It's a great